What's the wildest thing your kid has done that made you question reality? My 6-year-old Timmy has always been imaginative, but nothing prepared me for the absolute chaos of Tuesday. He'd recently watched some superhero movie and became convinced he had superpowers. It started with him running around the house with a blanket tied around his neck, but things hit a peak when he announced he could fly. At first, it was cute. He'd climb on the couch and do these dramatic takeoffs that involved more flapping than a confused penguin. But then, he got it in his head that he needed to test his powers from new heights. Enter the backyard shed, which, to Timmy, looked like Mount Everest. I was inside, casually folding laundry, when I heard the most blood-curdling scream. I raced outside to find him perched precariously on the shed's roof, arms outstretched and blanket cape fluttering in the wind. My heart dropped. I screamed for him to get down, but he just yelled back, "I have to save the world!" before doing what I can only describe as a belly flop off the roof. Time froze. All I pictured was a trip to the ER, CPS knocking on my door, and me trying to explain to the paramedics why a 6-year-old thought he was Superman. But instead, Timmy landed in the enormous inflatable pool I'd forgotten to deflate from last summer. Water splashed everywhere, soaking the garden and leaving him sputtering but laughing, claiming he'd landed in the ocean. I was half relieved, half ready to strangle him with his own cape. But there he was, triumphant, all because he had landed in 2 feet of water instead of on the ground. Neighbors peeked over fences, some laughing while others looked genuinely concerned. It was embarrassing but hilarious, and I knew it was a story I'd have to tell for years to come. Now, I can never look at that shed without imagining my kid launching himself off of it in a DIY superhero effort. And yes, the superhero cape is now grounded indefinitely.